So I just came across this particular quote. I'm going to read it out in front of you all. Behind every successful person is a lot of coffee and a Wi-Fi connection that did not quit. Good evening and a very, very warm welcome each and every one on Supergrad's YouTube channel. And we have been covering the success stories from families lately. And today we have one more successful story, All India Rank 1. I repeat, All India Rank 1 in Nalsar and All India Rank 62 in IPMAT Indore, Madhav Agrawal, sitting in front of us. And not only him, his father, Dr. Ashwini Lochan, has also joined this particular interview. Today, we are going to see the success story and we are going to take a lot from it so that we can do and come up with flying colors in the year 2026 and 27. Very warm welcome, both of you, and congratulations first from my side. How was that particular day when the result rolled out? Let's start with Madhav and then I'll go to Ashwini sir as well.
Well, we were waiting for the second list to come out eagerly. And
All
we
right.
were in front of the computer from 12 a.m. and it was not coming out. And
Okay.
then we then we went for a puja and we sat there for 2 hours straight. And as soon as we came up, the result was out, and we literally jumped up and down throughout the house.
Okay. And Ashwini sir, was that a dream come true for you as well?
Yeah, definitely. Because I was little doubtful. The
Okay.
seats are very limited. And I was based on his information only. He did not allow me to fill fees for symbiosis, fee for Shivnadar University,
All right.
and also fee for Nalsar.
Nal sir as well.
He cracked the examination. He's the topper of that examination, but he did not allow me to fill the fee. The day when the result came, time was till 12 noon for submitting the fee of Nalsar, but he did not allow.
Allow you.
And we result in the evening time, 5 o'clock.
Great.
Yeah.
All right, Madhav, I would like to understand this journey from your side. I think, how did you get to know about IPM first of all? Then, just let's go back in those days. Before this particular interview, I was having conversation with Ashwini sir, and I'm being told that you made him understand IPM. Okay, so how did you get to know about IPM? How did you get to know about Supergrads, and how this journey began?
Uh, Honestly, throughout 11th grade, I wasn't very aware about this particular examination, but I knew I wanted to pursue something in management. And it was my father who introduced me what IPMAT was, but it was me who convinced him that yes, it is a very good
He
opportunity.
introduced it to you, and you convinced him. Oh, great.
Yes,
Sir, how did you got to know about IPM? So this is strange for me that, parents in this particular generation, so I are really, really thoughtful about about their what's careers. And they get to know about something, they introduce them those parts to the students, and now then students are taking. So yes, Ashwini sir, how did you get to know about IPM?
Actually, every year
Yeah.
I got calls from many of my relatives and people who wanted to know me something about education because I'm into this field only.
Education field only. All right, great.
So I was having information about this IPMAT examination that this is a 5-year integrated management program, but I wasn't very sure about it because nowadays the dream is BTech computer science. It is the dream of every PCM student.
Right.
But Madhav wanted to do something differently, and he did not wish that I pursue engineering. So, as an option, I offered him many career opportunities. One of them was that, but I wasn't sure about it that this is a correct option. Lately, when we were discussing about the career prospect, then Madhav informed me that this program is better and we can do miracles in this program like we can do miracles in computer sciences.
Right.
So I went with his decision.
Oh, great. All right, Madhav, how journey began? And I would also like to know, after that, what were the steps that were taken by you, and how did you join Supergrads? Which batch were you from? And how was it smooth enough?
absolutely. First of all, I was scouring the internet for what coaching to join.
Yeah,
And after a lot of research, I arrived on the decision that Supergrad's SWAYAM IPM batch, which is a self-paced batch, would be my best bet because it was perfectly flexible for me. As a science student, I had to devote hours to both of them. And inside the super grads Swayam batch, Anil Sable sir, Pankaj Tripathi sir helped me throughout my quants. And throughout the whole year, I prepped only using their videos, made notes based on them, solved questions that they gave, did modules sent by the super grads team, and till the ending, I completed all their mock exams, and finally, I was able to score well in the examination.
Wasn't that
But the
difficult
super
because you
grads,
are saying you were a science grade. Okay, and I think were you a 12th grade student also? Because you were a 12th grade student, so would have been very really difficult to manage IPM with boards. And trust me, getting an All India rank 62 inside this particular program is really tough. And then you need to wait for the second list as well after getting such a good rank as well is tougher. So I would like to understand, Madhav, you know, what was going on in your mind that point of time and this particular feat for yourself you gave to yourself, but how did 12th go as well along with IPM preparations?
absolutely, 12th grade was very, very tough for me. I had tuitions going on for my science as I had to focus on my board examinations as well, as multiple colleges consider them in their final calculation. And studying science and then switching to IPMAT in the same day was very difficult for me since they're completely different subjects. Quantitative ability is completely different than the mathematics you study in 11th and 12th grade. I powered through it, I soldiered through it, and after my board examinations, I was relieved that I can devote all my time to IPMAT examination. And of course, that is what I did, and it helped me through it, and doubts did creep up in my mind. It was very mentally straining to get All India rank 62 and still have to wait for the second list. But yes, it did happen in the ending, and
All
everything
well that
happens for a
ends
reason.
well is the thing that is coming in my mind right now. I would like to understand as well what was your strategy, because uh, balancing both is an art. Balancing board along with IPM preparations is an art. And what art were you using? What all things were you using that point of time?
As a science student, I was not very regular in school.
Hmm.
I had attendance of approximately 75% only. The other 25% days, I was focusing completely on IPMAT and devoting 2 to 3 hours in the evening for the science stream.
Okay,
I was able to secure 94.6% in my board examinations as well.
that's great. Yeah.
But yes, and it is difficult to be consistent, but I was able to devote at least 1 hour to IPMAT every single day. I had to sacrifice a lot of family functions, a lot of parties for it, for which my parents are very mad. But yes, I did do it, and uh, yes, of course, the last year was very hellish.
Oh, it was hellish. Okay, let me ask this question from Ashwini sir as well. What kind of environment did you maintain in the home itself? Because he's telling me that a lot of parties he denied, and you were not good at him at that point of
He
time.
he hardly missed any party. And one thing I would like
Just
to
in front of
mention that
camera, he's telling that. Okay.
every day he's playing basketball at least for 1 hour,
Oh, that's great.
whether it was prior to board examinations or prior to IPMET examination or prior to any interview.
सारी पोल खुल
Every
रही है माधव यहाँ पर तुम्हारी. So बास्केटबॉल के लिए टाइम था फिर.
in the evening times he goes for basketball. It is the court is available in our society,
Right.
and he played for Delhi level basketball competition.
Oh, great. That's great. I think
Yeah.
so. It has been a mixed blend of studies along with sports. Ashwini, sir, so my question stands same. What kind of environment were you maintaining at home? Because, a lot of parents are listening to you right now, and a clear message should go to them as well that, this is important.
I won't want my kids to study more. They should
All
be
right.
academically brilliant. I don't want to put pressure on them. It is my thing. Madhav, whatever he was doing, we always supported him. We were, as a parent, me and my wife, we were doubtful that what he is opting, because when we talk about IPMAT seats, what information I'm having, we are having somewhere around 53 general seats in IIM Indore,
Indore, yeah.
20 seats in Ranchi,
Mhm.
20 seats in Shillong. IFT Kakinada, we were not thinking because campus is under construction.
Construction, yeah.
Yeah, we were not thinking much. So we were thinking like that. Simultaneously, we were confident that institutions like Symbiosis or other good management institutions, definitely he will make it into them. One thing was clear in our mind that if he will crack IIM Indore or IIM Ranchi or IIM Shillong, then at least after MBA, his MBA will be from IIM.
That's great.
Now he's having additional opportunity. This is a new concept that after 3 years, he may also go for ABC, IIM ABC.
He can upgrade the colleges after writing
He,
CAT,
he
yeah.
can upgrade the college. That
Yeah.
is again an advantage. And frankly, I'm very happy. And I'm happy that I didn't pressurize him much.
Great. So without pressure, I think Madhav secured this particular rank and standing very tall in front of everyone today. And Madhav secured All India rank one in one of the examinations that is for the Down South University in Al Hyderabad, one of the very popular law universities over there. That is going to be attached with him for always, that he was All India rank one over there. So Madhav, I would also like to understand which was your weakest area and how did you overcome it in the preparation time? Yeah.
So my weakest area was geometry.
All right.
I was trying to do it, but I was unable to overcome it. Geometry and parajumbles, I would say. So I decided to focus completely on algebra, and I reached a level which I would say was one of the highest possible for algebra for IPMAT preparation, which helped me clear my quantitative ability cutoffs. Since I was very weak in algebra, in geometry, uh, real I realized it and worked on my strategy and improved on other areas because the syllabus is so vast and questions come from each and every chapter.
Right.
And for parajumble specifically, again, I focused on getting 95% accuracy in other questions and getting just one to two parajumbles correct and leaving two to three of them because I didn't want to be stuck with negative marking.
All right. You were writing mocks often, right? What was your mock strategy? And were Supergrad's mocks sufficient enough for these tough examinations?
I was absolutely writing mock examinations. I wrote on an upwards of 45 to 50 mock examinations in the ending. And Supergrad mocks were amazing. I would like to say that first. My
Why were
strategy
they
for
amazing?
attempting mock,
Is my question because
I will come
I
to
have
that,
a
sir.
I'll come down to that particular point that you actually felt it or you did not or you're just saying it because I'm sitting in front of you. That's why.
No, sir. I actually was very anxious, and so I took mocks for from another coaching in the ending.
All
But
right.
then I realized that Supergrad's mocks were actually enough for me because they were uh, of course covering up every single topic possible. The difficulty level was very high, and which is why they didn't let me get in over my head, and my score was always kept low. And uh, I was able to analyze the mocks because the UI is pretty easy to use and the solutions are provided. Multiple solutions for each question are provided based on how a student would like to solve a particular question. And videos are also provided on based on them. So Supergrad mocks were very helpful for me. And my strategy for attempting mocks was trying to attempt all the questions in the QA MCQ section.
Right.
And in the verbal ability section, I would try to do the reading comprehension in the last and parajumbles in the last.
How often did you analyze them? I mean, were you writing and analyzing, or was some other strategy used by you that point of time?
After every mock, I would spend the whole day analyzing that
Whole
particular
day.
mock.
That's a
Sometimes
great point. I think I wanted this to come out. See, I would say that, there are very few, very, niche intelligent people, right? And there are others who would like to learn from their mistakes. All right. And if we admit it that, this is the segment of the or the portion of the mock that I'm unable to do it, I want to learn from it. I think that is the clear-cut victory. Please help students because, it's a responsibility on your shoulders right now that all the people who are listening to you right now should understand and learn from you from this particular interview, how you used to analyze mocks. Because if they learn it from you, then they'll certainly, improve and they'll come up with the flying colors next year.
Absolutely. First of all, just giving mocks is not going to cut it. You have to sit the whole day. You have to devote at least 4 to 5 hours per mock analysis. You have to solve questions. You have to write. Just reading and watching videos will not help you. You have to solve those questions again and again. You have to understand the concepts behind them. I once spent 2 days on a single question of time and work because I could not understand the whole thing and I didn't want to just look at the solution because I knew that uh, I won't be able to just recall it later on if I just look at a solution right now. So don't be afraid to admit your mistakes. Don't be like you have to solve 100 questions a day. Solve one question if it clears your concept. Devote all your time into it. Do not think that solving more questions will help you.
All right, Ashwini sir, I would like to ask the next question now, and I would like to understand this entire journey from your perspective, because there were some ups and downs, there were some confusions, there were things going on in mind whether he's going to make inside IIM Indore or not. What should be my second option? Because he gave IIM Shillong's interview today itself. So would like to understand what was going on in your mind while he was actually prepping for this particular examination.
Actually, after the result of IIM Indore, I was 99.9% sure that he will get the seat
All right,
because
great.
his national rank was 62.
Yeah, but before
And
that,
yeah, before that, it was very difficult to digest because he secured seat in Symbiosis.
all right,
So for a family like us, we were happy.
okay.
So let us submit the field, to be very honest.
And it happens, I get a lot of parents' calls and they are saying that, my child has actually got admission in MIMS, or will I be getting the seat later or not? Christ mein ho gaya hai, main kya karun? I said, just hold on for some time. You will see a better result later. Yeah, please continue. I'm sorry for interrupting in between.
No, that's
Mhm.
not a problem because thing is that we were not sure about the results. Seats are so limited.
Okay,
We don't have, I think, 100 seats for in general category. So
right.
in particular examination, so the smart strategy is to secure the seat, and if you got better option, then you can always switch.
Right.
But when we talk about the dedication and work of child, you always think that if he's trying for IIM Indore, he should get IIM Indore.
Right.
Previously, we were little bit doubtful till the time his interview was not very good. He scored good in written examination,
What
but
was
he
your score, Madhav, if I may ask you?
Yeah, it was 224, sir. 32,
224.
50, and
All right.
142.
Okay.
so but interview was not that up to the mark, which we were thinking. He missed some questions during interview, and because of you can say carelessness or anything happens because prior to interview his focus was on GK preparation.
Mhm.
And during that interview, no question of GK was asked.
Only academics turned up.
Only academics,
Yeah.
and academics
Logical
was
reasoning.
not studying PCM since long.
Mhm.
He was relying upon economics, and one question he missed in economics too.
Oh, okay.
So he answered their science questions, PCM related questions. He answered. He missed one or two economics question because of the excessive GK preparation for this interview. Sometime it happens. I was expecting him to be in first list.
All right. So, but Ashwini sir, let me be very frank and honest. It's just a matter of those 10 minutes or 15 minutes when your interview is
Yeah,
happening. Your every interview is not going to be good.
yeah,
Let's accept it because they have got the option of asking anything under the sun, and that's the problem. That's the problem area. They did not give you. I'm going to restrict myself into this particular segment, and they can ask you from anywhere, anything. Madam, I would like to ask you, how was your IIM Shillong's interview today?
Sir, it was a very good interview. I think my worst interview was in IIM Indore. The other interviews have been
That
phenomenal up
that
till now.
happens. That happens. That does happen. But how do you prepare an approach for it? Really matters. So I would like to ask you. I mean, the second round. Did you prepare really well for interview round? Did you seek help? Did Supergrad's team help you for the interview round as well? Because you clearly mentioned I'm
Absolutely.
Shillong interview was really very good. Yeah, please tell me.
Absolutely. So basically, because I had SOAM IPM batch, I was automatically admitted into the Admit Sure IPM batch,
Okay.
and they helped me for all of my interview preparations. Mock PIs were provided,
How
and
many
what
mock PIs
all
did you
I
give?
had to prep. Sir, I gave three online mock PIs and one offline mock PI.
All right.
So yes, and Uh, I had mock PS for Symbiosis, I had mock PS for Indore, I had mock PS for Ranchi, and throughout the process, Supergrads was able to tell me what all I should prepare. I should prepare how I should frame my HR questions and how my body language should be, because everything matters in an interview.
Right.
And one thing I'd like to share in my last offline mock I asked Sir for his number, and he said, clear in thought first, and then you'll have it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And
Can you repeat this?
so
Yeah.
you took my last offline
I
mock
took, yeah.
PI.
Okay. All right. And
Yes, and I asked you if I could have your number in the ending, and you said clear in thought first, and then you'll have it.
okay. I do not remember that, but yes, I'm going to give you my number now. It's a problem for me because a lot of people approach because of YouTube thing, nothing else. And
Absolutely,
if it goes out, and it's a problem for me. That's the only reason, Madhav. And Madhav, I would like to ask you,
absolutely,
okay, I took your interview in Delhi. I remember now, and that was, for the last we were going for, last mile for IIM Indore at that point of time, and I think we were not good to you that point of time. A lot of feedbacks we would have given you. So, did they work for you?
absolutely. So you gave me 24 hours worth of exercise,
All right.
48 hours before my interview,
Okay.
and it was very difficult to execute them because it was at the absolutely
Last
last
moment, yeah.
possible moment.
Yeah.
But yes, I did follow it,
Perhaps may not
and
be in the
I
I am
was
indoors interview, but now helpful in the Rohtak's thing because you were having lesser time that point of time. So it's always
absolutely.
we understand that aspect as well. Now now we are in the final round of questions, and let me ask Ashwini sir first. What advice would you be giving to the parents who are listening to you right now, sir?
See, if you are preparing for this particular entrance examination, IPMAT examination, then I found your module very useful. Why? As a parent, I was not spending much fee on that.
Right,
It is very little fee. I cannot imagine that that can be the fees. No need of wasting your time on traveling.
right,
It is point to point. Online classes are there, and your classes are amazing. I have seen your lectures because when he was convincing me that this is the program and I'll go there, then he showed me your lectures and I find them very useful.
on the YouTube perhaps mostly, right?
You,
That point. On
YouTube
the
only.
YouTube. All right.
YouTube. And I feel that this is an emerging area where parents can attend. Students with less means on remote locations, they can also join good coachings because in JE preparation, what you find majority of the successful case studies are coming from metros,
Right,
where students are getting best of the facilities.
right,
But I have seen students, they got success in JE. But when I compare Madhav's life with those students, I find him on a better platform.
right.
He also cleared his examination, his entrance, they also cleared their entrance. But difference is that they were continuously sitting on a table.
Right.
As an educationalist, I believe in balancing act between academics and sports
Sports.
or extracurricular activities. So when we talk about extracurricular activities, definitely compared to other students, Madhav has, I think he was 100% better than other stakeholders. His
You rightly
colleagues.
said, yeah, rightly said. Okay, Ashwini sir, fine words. I would like to ask Madhav as well. And now let me have something. No, I'd like to ask you certain questions. You have to answer me just in one word. Okay. The
Yeah.
first question to you, Madhav, is which is the most important thing a student should have to get inside IIM Indore? Only one thing.
Personality.
Personality. Okay. Number two question. Uh, One thing that helped you in the entire journey to get out of your lowest point.
Belief in myself.
Okay. Third question to you, and this also has to be a shorter answer. Okay, one mentor you considered that actually stood with you during this particular preparation.
Pankaj Tripathi, sir.
Okay. Now, uh, would like to ask the last question from you, and please ponder on this for at least some time and then answer, because it's really very critical that your advice should go rightly to the students, uh, whoever is listening to you right now. Okay, uh, how to get inside IIM Indore? One advice. It is very very important from your side. Only one.
Uh, just stay consistent and believe in yourself, and please control your anxiety during giving the examination. And of course, just don't pour yourself completely into academics. You should have a personality, as the interview round acts as a veto round. And you should be more than just an academically inclined person. You should be someone with an all-rounder personality, or someone who is open to doing things.
Great points being made, and he's clearly stating that you should have hobbies in your schedule along with your studies, and that's the note. On that particular note, I'm going to say goodbye to both of them, and thank you, Ashwini sir and Madhav, for
Thank you.
joining this particular
Thank you.
interview, and really some good advice is being given away here. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.